Hey friends, I'm so excited you are here today. There is just so much excitement around today. I have been getting so many questions about the DreamMakers group because doors are open right now. And today I want to tell you exactly what it is, who it's for, and why it might be exactly what your heart needs right now. So I'm going to pull up comments so that I see them. Hold on. We always say we need to see comments, and then it's really, really hard to. So I'm going to give you the spiel, and I'm going to go back through because Facebook is being silly right now and doesn't want to show comments because that's life sometimes. But we're just going to roll with it, right? So I have a lot of stuff to show you. I am going to tell you exactly what the DreamMakers community is, who it's for, and why it's exactly right where you need to be. I'm going to show you your project for the month, and then you guys, it's Christmas in July. We have started July 1st. Christmas. We're doing Christmas because we need to take the Christmas spirit that we have at Christmas time and infuse it in every month of the year. And that's what I'm going to encourage you to do today. Tomorrow day, because now we have a baseball game tomorrow night. Tomorrow day, I am going to do a mid-year check-in with you. A lot of you guys did my workshop at the beginning of the year, crafting your God-given story and your word, like what your word is, in regards to maybe you don't do resolutions or things like that. Anyway, we're going to do a mid-year check-in tomorrow. We're going to touch base about where we are. Are we where we want it to be? I don't know. Am I? No. And how we're going to adjust and move forward, so that we can continue crafting the story that God is putting into us. Okay. So I'm excited about that. For our VIP group, our Dreammakers community, I only have 24 spots. Okay. I need you to know that because I am limiting in those because I have an intentional way on how I'm building the group. And I love the really tight knit community it is. So, right now, there are 24 spots open, and that is so good for you. Hello, Desiree. Hello, Deb. Hello, Connie. And I'm also going to show you some new Christmas releases today. Okay. So let me back up a little bit. Hang with me because I know that you guys are going to want to know all of these things about what the community is, what it can do for you. Is it even for you? Okay. Because it is for a special person. And we have so many special women in there right now that I just want to continue creating the community that God is building. Okay. I'm just I'm just the soldier out doing it for him. Okay. So, and that, you guys, we all have a mission like that in this world. And part of being in that group is understanding that and living in that mission. So, there was a time in my life when I just felt really alone. I was raising babies, I was overwhelmed, I was depressed. Yes, I went through a very deep depression and I was just going through the motions. And I know a lot of you guys can resonate with that. I felt like life was happening to me instead of it happening with purpose. Okay. Honestly, crafting, I've done crafting my entire life, but it was one of the only things that brought me peace and joy and helped me disconnect with the chaos that was going on around me and just dig into what I was creating it for, maybe who I was creating it for, and taking some meaning from all of that. Okay. And in that process, I realized that it wasn't just about painting a wood piece. Look, here's a sneak peek of a Christmas tree we're going to be. Look at these. These are so cute. Well, it's not the right one. That one's the right one. Anyway, I'm going to show you that in a minute. We're getting off topic. There's a lot of ADHD going on around here. So if you are um, embracing that as your personality, then you are welcome because we are just a hot mess around here. Um, but in that time of crafting, I was reminding myself that I was capable of creating something beautiful even when my life felt messy. And that is when God placed on my heart to create this DreamMakers community. Okay. It's a space where when women can come together and not just craft their homes, but craft their hearts, their stories. You guys, we all have amazing hearts. We all have a story, and it is our mission to bring it to the world. Hello, Maureen. So good to see you. Hello, Roxy, Nona, Desiree. So many of the VIP ladies are here. Teresa said it is so worth it. Harley, hello, Harley. Harley is watching with Maureen. All right. So that's what I wanted to do. Okay. So now I want to answer what exactly is DreamMakers. DreamMakers, in a nutshell, is a mentorship community for women who want to grow their faith. Can you get an amen for that? For women who want to build confidence, don't we all need a little bit of confidence? Don't For women who want to create beautiful things for their home and connect with other women who get it. All of those things, like all of those things are things that we are looking for on a daily basis. And if we want to grow our faith, we have to be intentional about it. If we want to build our confidence, we have to be intentional about it. If we want to create beautiful things for our home, we have to be intentional about it. And if we want to connect with other women who get it, we have to be intentional about it. Okay. So each month inside our Dream Makers group, you get a creative project shipped right to your door, which I'm going to show you today what this month's is. They are shipping July 13th, I believe. They always ship between the 10th and the 15th. And then our live craft night together is on the 20th. So you're going to get a project shipped to you with the supplies to put something together. And I'm going to show you what that is here in just a minute. You get faith-based coaching to grow your confidence. I infuse faith in everything that I do. I do not shy away from that. I will not ever shy away from that. And that is how I help you understand what your purpose, God's mission is for you. Okay, so all faith based. You get a private community of women who support and pray for you. Guys, there's women in there that they'll make a post and they'll be like, I need some prayers for this right now. And you have a community of women that I can tell you I've seen prayers be answered. Okay. What else do you get? There's already so much in that, but you also get weekly lives with me. You get heart training sometimes, you get some devotionals, you get, I mean, just a little bit of everything. You get canvas paint nights, you get all of the things. So it's like your crafting best friend, life coach, prayer group, all in one. That's the best way to describe the dream makers. It's your crafting best friend, it's your life coach, and it's your prayer group all in one. I know there are ladies here right now. Deb said, amen. Hello, Cheryl. Maureen says it's a sense of belonging to me. Hello, Pam. Deb said, amen to all of that. These ladies are the best community group. I absolutely believe that. Cheryl said, so much good stuff and lifelong friends. You guys, that is fact. Lifelong friends. Some of these women, all of the women that I connect with, they are lifelong friends for me now. And it is that way for absolutely everyone in the group. Do you know that you don't have to meet in person in order to have deeply fulfilling relationships? You don't have to be in person. Yes, that makes it better. I do events where we get to meet and come in person, but you can form meaningful relationships right here. Okay. And let me just back up and say this. In a world full of AI right now, and I'm gonna be honest, I use AI in my business because I absolutely love it. But everything is becoming AI, and you do not get the community and the connection with AI. Okay. You are going to start seeing people crave that even more. And that's probably you. You're probably craving that right now. Because even when AI wasn't around, I was craving that. Okay. And that this is community. So who is this for? Like you might be asking, I don't know. Is this for me? We already talked about if you want to grow your faith, things like that. But I want you to think about these questions, or these statements, okay? Because if you are like, yes, 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 I want that, then DreamMakers is for you. Let me just say, comment VIP if you want a link. It's going to give you a lot more details. I haven't said that. I should have said that up at the beginning. Comment VIP, it'll send you all the details, it'll tell you the pricing. And if you sign up today, I have 18 people I'm giving a free craft embellishment box to. So, what is, if you love creating, but you want to go deeper? Do you feel that way when you are crafting? Do you love creating communities, creating relationships, creating for your family? It doesn't matter what you're creating, but do you love creating and want to go deeper? That's what this is for. We do lessons. Like, we take this tree and we apply scripture to it and we figure out all of the goodness that we can learn from the tree. What about if you're craving community and real friendships? We just talked about that. Maybe you feel a little lost in your purpose right now. I know absolutely every single person on the face of this earth feels that way at some point in time. They feel lost on their purpose. And also, you may not feel, excuse me, also, like, that's a mountain and valley thing. Like, you can be so high in understanding what your purpose is and living in it with all the passion, and then you just hit a spot where Satan's attacking you and you kind of question that purpose. Okay? So we've all been there. And this group helps you stay aligned with that purpose. Okay? If you want to go closer to God while growing your confidence, if any of that is you, then I'm telling you that you need one of the 24 spots that I am opening. Um, I believe that God has prayed for every single one of these women, these 24 women that I have opened these doors to. I believe, because I have prayed to God about the women that He is bringing in, that it meets you right where it needs to meet you, that it serves exactly what you are needing. And I just know it's going to bless 24 ladies in here. Okay. I know it is. And I can't wait to meet you and grow deeper in that. So, I've talked a little bit about what makes dream makers different than anything else you might see out there. It's not just about crafts, it is about transformation. Like I said, we are taking this little tree and we are transforming it from a tree to a life lesson, to scripture, and what we can learn from this. How can we be a tree today? Okay. Our roots go deep, literally everything. So it's not just about crafts, it's about transformation. I've also said that faith is woven into every project. Um, there's just so much goodness in there. I hear from ladies all the time inside the group, and I'm going to share a few things that they've said. Let me go back and check the comments real quick. You never Okay, Teresa says we may never meet in person this side of heaven, but we are still a group of women who are friends and have each other's back. Amen. Deb says we laugh, we cry, we recipe with friends for battles. Rejoice recipe? Where did I see recipe? We rejoice with friends for battles won, pray for battles being fought. Yes, we do. Hello, Tammy. So good to see you. That is all true. And these women in the group right now that are in the VIP group, they are echoing that sentiment. I had someone tell me, I didn't realize how empty I felt until I started creating again. And the Dream Makers group gave me back my confidence and reminded me who I was. Wow, that's powerful, you guys. I got an email. I got an email and I took a screenshot of it. And this is where I want to just show you. These are actual words from people who have been impacted. Okay. Let me pull up my photo because I screenshot it. Look, right here. All right. That's not my typing. That's a photo of a screen. That's a screenshot of um, an email I got. It says, I had to say thank you for sharing from your from the heart video. So much of that hit home for so many reasons. I very much enjoy your videos and your creativity. My outlet is counted cross stitch and Christmas felt stockings. And the creativity you have done with your life, your career, and sharing the word and trusting God is amazing. Just wanted you to know how much difference you make in many lives, including my own. You've taught me that things happen in life, trying to understand why, and putting your trust in God to guide is crucial. And then to continue on when with life, doing the things you enjoy and give you peace. You guys, that is, I have that picture, that screenshot, because that's reminding me, how many times do you go through life? And just like I said, your faith is a mountain and valley. Okay. Everything in life is a mountain and valley. And how many times you're in that valley and you need to remember that you do still have a purpose. Okay. You do still have a mission, and you are surrounded by women who are going to help you gain confidence back in that again. Okay. I also had someone say, for the first time in years, I have found a purpose beyond my daily routine. Think about that. We go through so many emotions every single day, and there's purpose in every single one of them. So, live in that, dig in that, because you guys, I'm going to tell you, whether you're a dream maker or not, life is just so much more joyful when you are. It just is. That's fact. So, I want to show you something really fun. I'm going to show you our craft box for this month. It's going to get shipped right to your door as a part of your membership. Okay. Um, it's going to get shipped right to your door. You're going to get it around our craft nights on the 20th. Okay. Every time on the 20th is when we get together and craft. And so this is what you're going to be getting. Um, are you ready? Are you ready? Drum roll. This is so cute, you guys. I'm going to show you. Here you go. We have two interchangeable somethings. These are candle insert spindles. Okay. Candle insert spindles. That doesn't make any sense. Let me pull my camera down just a little bit right here. Look at these. All right, you're going to get two of these. Both of these. You're going to get the wood pieces. These are not going to come. We are going to craft this together. We're going to talk about everything as we're crafting it together and having fun and laughing. So you're going to get two of these. And then you're also going to get two candles. You're going to get a short candle and a taller candle. And so let's put the tall candle in this one and the short candle in this one. Okay, did you see how those just went in there? You guys, these are reversible. So I painted this side. I'm going to always share with you during our craft nights different ways to bring your pieces to life. Okay. And I will show you that. I will do another video and I'll show you what this month was like and how I transformed it. Two totally, completely different things and absolutely adorable. So these are reversible if you paint both sides. So I did these white and I did these cream. Okay. I would probably use the cream ones more in like the fall. And I personally would use the white probably every other day of the year. So you get that. Okay. You're getting all that. You're also getting, look at these. Well, you can put it there or you can put it to there, but we're going to put it here for now. You're going to get four little bows, okay, that they set, okay. We're not throwing these around, so they're just going to set on there. Oops, hold on. All right. You get four bows. Look how cute that is. All right. So you can have it reversible. You can have it the same on both sides. All right. So you get these. But let me show you what else. So this is everything you're getting in the box. You're going to get your two spindle bases. You're going to get your two spindle bases. You're going to get your two candles. And you're going to get your four bows. All right. That's everything you're getting. But since I love the VIP group so much, this product is only available to them. And since I love them so much, I was like, well, these are interchangeable. You have to have some other cool stuff to put with it, right? So check this out. These are optional. Okay. So as a member of the VIP community, number one, you get 15% off of any order you ever place in the shop. Okay. I have something in mind. You get 15% off of any order placed in the shop. And you also have exclusive kits that are only available to you. They are not available to the public, to the like to everybody on the main page. They are only available to you. So these items are only available to them as a perk of being in the group. Aren't they cute, Connie? Oh my goodness, they're so cute. So let's go ahead and put our candles back in so you can see what these extra goodies look like. All right, so number one, check out these little acorns, and those are just going to sit right there too. Look at that. You have the option also. You can order 2 or 4 or whatever, but um so much cuteness. Oh my goodness. And I don't think this one would work. No, I don't think that one would work. I was going to say you could probably put the bow on it too, but I don't think you can put the bow and that on together. There was something that I did and put the bow on. So anyway, you have these, and then you have these. Oh, we're going to put some diamond dust on these, but I just haven't done that yet. So cute. So this one I would do on the white, okay, for Christmas, winter, okay. There is something in my eye, and I am not sure what. It's like a piece of hair or something. I don't even know. All right. That, and then check out these. You can buy extra spindles. So you'll have the option to buy extra ones of these. And check these out. These are so cute. Look, you got a little pumpkin stand. Actually, I should have swapped those. The big one. Oh, it doesn't matter. I think I like the big one on the small one and the small one on the tall one. I don't know. Anyway, this is the one where you can put the little bow right down here on that. How precious is that? This is the box you're getting this month. Not the pumpkins, but those are additional. You can buy the pumpkins if you want. Well, okay, I guess it only fits on the small one because it's not technically made to be on there. How is that right? I don't know. I need to look at that. How is that right? Oh, because it's a bigger space. That's right. So let me recap because I can tweak on this and put it together. It's like a puzzle. And there are so many other things. We have a little turkey. Oh my goodness, there's so many other things. So I want to recap real quick. Okay. What is inside the group? This monthly kit that's mailed to you. Weekly lives with me, and that can be crafting. It's always once a week, but sometimes more. It can be crafting, it can be a training I have on you, it can be a Bible study, it can be so many different things. You get access to the community, you get special discounts on products in the shop, and it's $52 a month. And honestly, you guys, if $52 would have saved me from falling into the deepest depressional pit ever of my life, I would have paid it every day, every single day of my life. Because seriously, $52 is so much more worth than living in aloneness, feeling alone, and not feeling like we have a purpose in this world. Okay. So I have a few questions. I've had some people ask me, do I have to be crafty? Like, is this for crafting? No. Because here's the thing that I set that down. This is about the process, okay? It's about the process. Some of our members have never crafted before, and now they feel confident in their creativity. So each month we have a Zoom paint night, and we get together and craft. We paint on canvas, and there are people in there that have said, I'm never painted on canvas. What am I going to do? Or there's no way I could do that. And they absolutely love their paintings. Okay. It is, they they're confident in that. And when you become confident in that, you become confident in other areas of your life, okay, life as well. Okay. Everything's recorded. You don't always have to catch the lives because the lives are during the day and there are people that work, but you can always catch the recordings. Okay. Um, I would love to welcome you in there, ladies. I truly believe that God brought you here today for a reason. Okay. If your heart is craving creativity, faith, confidence, connection, this is my invitation to you to say yes to yourself and what He's calling you to do. Okay. What He's calling you to do. So remember, I only have 24 spots. And the first 18 people that join are going to get a free little box of embellishment goodness shipped to their door. They're packed, ready to go. And so I want to put your name on one of them. Okay. Um, I pray, it is my prayer that He reminds you of your worth and your purpose. I want you to see beauty that you're creating in your life. I want to give you courage to step into the story that He is writing for you. Okay? That's what I want to do. Such an amazing group. Q Ellen. This is from Cotton Chaos. This was their 4th of July shirt last year. Yeah. Oh, don't forget that we get to share our families with each other. Yes, Harley and Nolan are part of our family. They watch live with Maureen, and so I absolutely love it. All right, do you guys want to see the 3 new releases that came today? Christmas is here. Christmas is here, and couldn't be more excited. So we have a set of trees, and we're going to talk about trees this week and just being rooted in who you are. We're going to dig into this some inside the VIP group. And so I want to share with you what they are. We have some 3D trees here. Look how adorable these are. I can picture you guys painting these up. So darn cute. Look at that. And they have bases. Gonna snap in there. You got to get it sitting perfectly. Look at that. Oh my goodness. That's so cute. Now check this one out. Let's scoot this back a little bit. Oh, there we go. That's better. Now you can see more. Now I just can't reach my computer. That's why I always got close. Oh, Deb says the change in Tori has been incredible. So Deb has been a member of our community for a long time. I think from since the beginning, right, Deb? And Tori came to the retreat that we had this year. Deb bought a ticket so her and her daughter could come. And it was such a treat. It was such a treat. I absolutely fell in love with Tori. I knew I would. I love Deb. I fell in love with Tori, and I just love the person that God has created her to be. And I'm so happy about that, Deb. I'm so happy about that. I love that. All right. So here's one. This one comes as a set of 3. So this one's pretty intricately detailed. And this one, it goes in this one. Maybe. It does. It will. You got to hold your tone just right. There we go. Look at this one. How pretty is that? Oh my goodness. And then this one is adorable. So I love this one so much. I have an idea for this one that all these come as a set of 3. Okay, you're going to get all 3. But I am creating a set of 5 of these. So they're going to be a couple of this size and a couple taller because I really love this style of tree. So that will be loaded by end of day today. And then it goes in here because I just love that style. Look how cute that is. Oops, it's not locked in there. See, load on. There we go. Now it's locked in there. how adorable that is. I love that. Okay, so this is one of the sets of trees. There are 3 sets today. And like I said, we're going to dig into trees and talk a little bit more about them and, what they mean. Let's see. You're going to get 2 bases with this. Okay. So this one, your trees are sitting together. If you comment the word shop, then it will take you to the shop link. That one goes there. And these are all right on the first page in the new releases. Oh my goodness, so cute. You're going to get 2 large, um, 2 large snowflakes. So you're going to get 2 large snowflakes, 2 medium snowflakes, and 2 small snowflakes. Oh, you can't even see that. Hold on. This is what you're going to get. 2 large snowflakes. There's my hair that was probably in my eye. 2 large snowflakes, 2 medium snowflakes, 2 small snowflakes. I just don't have one hair. This is adorable. I am thinking, man, I'm really thinking of how I'm going to put this one together. I cannot wait because I have some ideas. You guys know I love whimsical stuff. This is just has a very whimsical feel to me. And so I'm really excited to put that one together. All right, so let's move that one out of the way. Hold on. We're going to have to lay them down. Otherwise, they're going to be in the camera. That one came apart again. We'll glue it though. All right. Here's the next one. This one has, I was put on the wrong one. This one's pretty tight. There you go. Look at that. Oh my goodness. And this one has a star on it. All right, you have that one. This one is still not straight. There we go. 2 little trees, one with a star, one without. And then these are going to come with a couple snowflakes too. Okay. These would be cute on a tiered tray. So that was kind of my vision when I put this little set together. You have a large snowflake and then a small snowflake. And then you have the 2 trees. Aren't they cute? The trees are adorable, Vicki. I love them. I love them. I love them. All right. So, gosh, that's a lot of stuff. That's a lot of stuff. We also have our door hanger of the month that released today, and it is going to be so cute. So tomorrow, I'm going to be putting the door hanger of the month together. Okay. So make sure that you are here for that because that's going to be fun. There was something else. There was something else I was going to say. You know what? I'm thinking about these. I'm thinking about these. Hold on. See this real quick. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Are we just going to put these together right now? Let's see. Let's use these colors. We're going to use. I really like that pink color, and I use pink in my Christmas decorating, so I'm going with it. But if you don't use pink, don't do that. I totally get it. We're also going to use green, but I want a little more design in this one. This one I got for something else, and I'm going to save it for something else. So this is kind of a floral design. Let me turn my big camera on. You want me to turn my overhead camera on, you guys? Let me turn my overhead camera on. All right. There we go. There's the overhead camera. All right, let me zoom out real quick. There we go. Ta-da. All right, so we're gonna put this together. Let's move those there. Move these out of the way. Let's get our craft space right. All right, so we're gonna use this one. Let's get the green one. I like this polka dot. There's a polka dot one. Let's see what there is. That's kind of a dark green. I like that. Let's move this out of the way for now so I can use my table. Ooh, that one's kind of there's a shadow. It's dark in here. It's cloudy today, so it doesn't even matter. Oh, the shadow's coming from my trees that are sitting there in front of the light. Duh. There we go. The stripes are cute. The stripes and the polka dots are cute. So we're going to use the stripes or polka dots, but let me see, because I don't think I have very much of this color yet, so I might be limited on this color. Those are pretty cool. Ooh, that one's pretty. Hold on. I think I like that one. So there's not a stripe and there's not a stripe in this one or polka dot. Let's use this one. You're probably not going to be able to see too much of it, but and then the green, we'll use the stripe. Aren't they fun, Cheryl? They're so much fun. They are in the shop right now, you guys. We yeah, they're in the shop right now. Go grab them. I got so much cute stuff coming for you guys. I really do. Hey, I could move this back and be closer to you now. There we go. All right, we're gonna Mod Podge. Let's see. Do we want? I think we should do. Would it look good, or should pink be in the middle? Pink should be in the middle. All right, so this one's pink, and then it doesn't matter which of these. There we go. That's what we're doing. The stars, we're probably going to paint white. Actually, I'm probably going to spray paint them. Let me plug my iron in. Are you guys ready for Christmas stuff? I mean, how many of you guys are like, oh, I don't want Christmas? Versus you're like, yes, I'm so ready. And this one we'll do. So I am going to have to try to get these a little bit straight on here. And that one. And then the striped one. So do we want the striped one? We'll do the striped one with the stripes going side to side. Yeah, I like that idea. You're so excited for Christmas in July. I feel like most people usually are. I mean, there are people that aren't, but I feel like most people are. I mean, why wouldn't you be, right? All right, our Mod Podge. You guys, I was so excited to show you the VIP kit that I didn't get any of my stuff ready. Where's my Mod Podge? I told you we don't always have everything together here. There it is. We're usually a hot mess. All right. Let's do this. Thank you, Nancy. This shirt was from Cotton Chaos last year. I am in their subscription. You guys, I have a t-shirt obsession. I really do. I mean, can you ever have too many cute t-shirts? It's literally what I wear all the time. Now, don't get me wrong, when I like Brian to take me out and me dress up a little bit. I do like dressing up, but for the most part, I wear t-shirts all the time. And man, you can get some really cute ones that look dressed up too, depending on what you wear them with. T-shirts are just comfortable. All right, here's this one. I think I got Mod Podge on all the spots. It can dry a little bit, but we'll iron it out. Mm, right there. All right, we're gonna let that set there, and then we're gonna iron it to like secure it a little bit more. I'm really sorry that let's try to brighten it up some. It's dark, it's cloudy today. It's wall today. There we go. That brightened it up a little bit. Um, Teresa's ready for Christmas in July. Maureen said, ladies, we learned so many techniques in this group and it works for beginners and beyond. Beth also listens to and asks for our suggestions, so you really get a sense of belonging here. I'm so glad you feel that, Maureen. I am. So I didn't ever set out to create a community like this. And to be quite honest, I am usually not someone who is really good at making friends. So I just absolutely love the way God has blessed just not only you guys in this community, but also me. Like, I have been so blessed by it. So thank you, Maureen. I'm so glad you feel that, and I hope that you always do. All right, let's get this one. Another thing fun on these, let's make sure, shine it in the light and make sure, um, is putting diamond dust on these. We might have to do that some. I think the base, I'm just going to paint white as well and diamond dust that or use some snow text to make it look like snow. I think that's what we're going to do. However, I don't have any snow text. I need to make a Hobby Lobby run. Darn. We might have to make a Hobby Lobby run and um, inside the live group, we can make a Hobby Lobby run and get all kinds of fun stuff. Should we do that? That will be fun. See, there's all kinds of stuff y'all need to be in there for. All right. Trying to get see the light shining on it because my eyes are so bad now. I mean, they're not bad. I still just wear readers. My eyes are fine, but you know how it is. You need all the help you can get to see stuff. You can see where it's not shiny if it doesn't get Mod Podge onto it. All right. I also think I'm just going to stain the bases. I'm going to stain the bases a really light color like this brown. But wipe it off. I probably should have done that first, but that's fine. All right, let's get my parchment paper and let's iron these. Has anybody grabbed any of these trees yet? They were loaded into the shop this morning. And y'all, we have some specials from last year's projects that are going to be happening. We have our VIP group open. We just are going to have a lot of fun here this month. I mean, we have a lot of fun here every month. So I don't know why I'm saying that, but there we go. And then we'll do the last one. These are going to be so, oops, put it underneath it and start ironing. which it probably would have been fine since it's not a napkin, but it just protects the surface from anything that you may have on your iron. I'm getting it on the pretty paper and making it not so pretty anymore. Uh-oh. Let's do a higher grit sandpaper since this is going to be pretty easy to sand because of the edges. Or a lower grit, I'm sorry. One that's a little bit rougher. I'm using an 80. You would love to go to Hobby Lobby. Haven't been there in a while. All right, let's just sand these down. And with that higher grit sandpaper, like I said, I'm using the 80. It's going to go pretty fast. There's not really any tight corners in it. So look at that. Oh my goodness. Always go down when you're sanding. Always go down. I'm lifting my hand up and putting it back on the top. I'm not scrubbing it up and down. You're going to just mess your paper up if you do that. The cutest little thing ever. Oh my goodness. Scrap paper. That's all we did to it. Oh my goodness. So cute. This is going to be adorable. Oh my goodness. I just got excited for Christmas in July all over again because this is just the first thing we're putting together. And we have so much to put together. What colors? Let me know in the comments. How would, if this particular tree, I think they're called the whimsical skinny trees, um, trio or something. I don't remember. How would you paint yours? I want to know. How would you paint yours? I'm doing whimsical. What colors would you do? Like if you were going traditional, would you make them or antique? Would you paint them white and distress them with wax? Would you paint them like an evergreen color, a farmhouse, sand them up? How would you do them? I want to know. I think that's one of the things I like about the community is that the ladies share. One of the things is I encourage them to share their projects because that's who gets in drawings for Happy Mail. These are going to be so cute. And Happy Mail is just kits, extra kits you get from me. And some of them are never released before or hasn't been released yet. And so I just love seeing the way everybody brings to life their pieces that are all so uniquely different. And I think that's one of the things that I love about it because um it gives you confidence in bringing yours to life because you're seeing all these different variations and yours is going to be a different variation. So I always say, like, we all have a paint print, just like we have a fingerprint. We all have a paint print, which means when we're painting, especially when we're painting on canvases from a blank canvas versus, like, this isn't painting, this is crafting. I mean, we could paint on these, but you know what I mean. Anyway, we all have a different paint print, and your piece is not going to look like mine. It never will. Mine will never look like yours because that's the way that God made absolutely every single one of us so unique. And I just love seeing all that together and come to life. It's really, really cool. And man, I've learned so much from people inside that group. I'm just the facilitator, basically. All right. These are adorable. So I'm gonna spray paint. I'm gonna have to finish this because I didn't spray paint these. We're gonna spray paint these, and you guys are gonna have to wait for the finished picture because it's gonna be cute. I'm gonna go ahead and let's do these. Let's get a little bit of We're gonna like stain the bases. They remind you of the Grinch movie? That would be cute. So, like, I think you can probably get scrapbook Grinch scrapbook paper or Grinch wrapping paper. And that's so cute. We're definitely putting snow on these. How fun would that look? Um, and Mod Podge that if you wanted to do like a Grinch theme, that'd be so cute. I could have done this first and not had to be super careful about the edges there, but I think it's fine. Let's go ahead. Oops, that was that brown paint on that. Good thing it was just on the back side. Let's get rid of that. All right, let's glue these together. And then we're going to give these a paint. We're going to paint these white, and we're going to have to go to Hobby Lobby, you guys, because I'm going to have to get some snow techs. I don't think I have snow techs here. I have white glitter, which would be cute, but we're going to go to we're going to go to Hobby Lobby for sure. That's still not dry. Let's press it together a little bit more. So you have two bases just to give it a little bit more like stability. Man, I wish I had snow decks. I don't think I do. Let me double check real quick. Do not. Yeah, we're gonna have to go get some. Because wouldn't that be adorable? We're gonna go ahead and paint them white though. Should be like that. You know what else? Those are so cute. Just scrapbook paper, you guys. So we're gonna cover the bottom. We're gonna make that. I'm gonna spray paint the bottom white. With spray paint, so it's all white, and I'm going to spray paint these white, and then I will come back and show you what it looks like, because we're going to add some snow text onto it. That's adorable. That is so stinking adorable. I mean, think about it. You could have this setting next to your tiered tray, and you could have these with your snowflakes. Oh my goodness, so much cuteness. How adorable are those? So cute. Go grab them. Ooh, we can make snow techs. Deb, I think Deb put the recipe inside the VIP group one day. We can make snow techs. Fake snow would be good too. Yep. That's so cute. I'm not 100% decided on which way I want to go. So I'm going to come back and we're going to finish this tomorrow. I'm going to go upstairs and cut some more stuff. Remember, VIP group is open. There's only 24 spots. Okay. I know that it's going to bless you. I have prayed about those 24 women, and so I'm really excited about that. Um, Tomorrow I'll be live. We'll finish this. We'll finish this tomorrow. I'm going to be painting the door hanger of the month tomorrow, which is so cute. It's Santa. It's a Santa mug. It's called a Christmas cup of cheer. Christmas cheer. It's a Santa mug with a face. It's a door hanger. It's the cutest thing ever. So we're gonna paint that tomorrow. We're also gonna do a mid-year check-in this week. Okay, we're gonna check in with where you are. It's the middle of the year. You know, what were your plans the beginning of the year? Where are you now? Where do we need to adjust? Because we all have to. Okay, so I love you guys, and I will see you so soon.